So yesterday we got up to part 3, roving. Bennett, were you able to watch?
I actually forgot because I was about to let my dog. Also, I was about to watch it and then let my dog, and then my dog.
Your dog distracted you. Your dog is not a very good fidget. Is that what you're saying? All right. Hurtling. If you are hurtling towards something, what does that mean?
Going fast.
You're going really fast. Are you very controlled? No.
Unless you're a
You usually don't have a lot of control when you're hurtling towards something.
No.
Yeah. We are pulled into Mars's atmosphere. I hear a popping. More of our rocket boosters are detaching. Bye, rockets. Thank you, Fly says. I do not know if the rockets can hear Fly. Throughout our journey, we did not manage to successfully talk to the rockets, but regardless, it is a nice gesture. It registers that not for the first time, that Fly is very nice. Even though I have never met another drone, I am highly convinced that there is no other drone that I would rather be hurtling through space with. Our speed is increasing. My system updates me on our velocity and angles. Do you hear that? Fly asks. I do. It is wind. Wind? Wind. Yes, my system tells me that is what we call the movement of air. Your system knows many things. Yes, I say. That's a good thing, Fly says. I think that means Fly is happy to be hurtling through space with me, too. Parachute. The speed intensifies. We are dropping down, down, down. Another pop. The parachute springs out from our container. The parachute is one of the many steps that has to happen to ensure a safe landing. As we get closer to the surface, more and more of the container that is enclosing Fly and me will break away, eventually leaving only my body with Fly inside it to land on the surface of Mars. The parachute slows our velocity. We begin to glide, to float. It is a gentle and elegant movement. It is a movement that feels like the song Rania shared with me on our very last night in the laboratory, the song that sounded like a human smile. I think of the dark circles under Xander's eyes, the worried look on Rania's face while she ran calculations. The parachute had worked. Our speed is slowing. It worked. It really worked. I want so badly to be able to tell them, but I wait and I wait and I wait. Russ, are we almost there? Fly asks. Almost, I say. Now? Fly asked. Just a little longer, Fly. We need to wait, I say. We are almost there, but not quite yet. Waiting is hard. The last step. The rockets below us blast loudly and spark fire. Pop, pop, pop. It is designed this way so that we have a speed to counteract the gravitational pull of Mars. Another way to say that would be, it is designed this way so that we don't crash. This design is a result of the difficult calculations that Rania and Xander ran over and over again. If we crash into the surface, my system will be torn apart. I will no longer be functional. The mission will be over. I would really like to not crash. My system detects that we are getting closer and closer. The speed is fast, so very fast. The landing is approaching. Here we go, I think, as the heat shield breaks away and the floor below Fly and me drops, allowing my bottom cameras to view Mars for the very first time. Wow, that is the word I heard Xander say when I moved for the first time. All I can see is the reddish brown ground, but still, wow. I'm seeing something other than white walls. I am really seeing. My system detects the red and brown pigments as it does a cursory scan. It also detects that the terrain will be uneven, rocky. I cannot wait to see what it feels like on my wheels. My cameras snap photographs. I am unable to send them to Xander and Rania yet, but I take them so I can send them later. I wish they could see it with their own eyes, but then I remember that I was sent here to be their eyes, and I will do the best job I can. We continue to drop closer to the surface. I send messages about our speed, about the gravitational force, the exact angle of our incoming trajectory, back to the command center at the lab. The command center where I can imagine Xander and Rania sitting, waiting. They will not receive these numbers, though, until I have landed or I have crashed. Right now, all they can do is wait. And waiting, I know, is very hard. But I am not waiting anymore. I am in motion. I am landing. We hurtle faster and faster. Are we going to crash? Fly asks. Beeps and boops, I hope not. Me too, Fly says. I really hope not. I know Journey says that Mars is no place for human emotions, but I can't help it. And I imagine that back on Earth, Rania, Xander, and all the other hazmats are hoping too. Arrival. The sky crane lifts us down. We bounce upon the surface of Mars. My wheels grip the dirt. It is the first time they have touched something that was not made. The sky crane detaches. It flies away, up and out of sight. Fly does not say goodbye to it. I wonder if he is as stunned as I am, if he also does not have any language for what we are experiencing. My system can only process these 3 words. We are here. Here on Mars. I observe everything. My cameras detach the red and brown pigments of the dirt. Detect the red and brown pigments of the dirt. Its craggy and rocky texture. I use my laboratory instruments to scan the air to analyze its particles. The air is not sterile or scrubbed clean. There are so many minerals and particles to detect, to taste, so much carbon dioxide, and I am able to identify large traces of iron and chlorine wafting up into the wind from the Martian soil. Eventually, I return to my top cameras, craning up to get a better look at the sky. The sky! I have never seen the sky, but there it is, wide and vast. I have never felt so small before. Small, tiny, minuscule. Is felt the right word? Are tiny and small and minuscule the right words? I do not know. My system cannot tell me. I check, but there is no information regarding how to describe this strange feeling. All I know is that I can't stop looking at the sky. My system informs me that the sky does not have a magnetic field, but yet I am pulled to it. I am unable to stop staring. I keep trying to find the sky's edge and failing to do so. And then feeling happy and amazed that the sky goes on and on. I cannot find the place where it ends. It is infinite. The sky is full of reddish pigment, but toward the edge, it changes from red into a color my system describes as blue mixed with bits of green. I have never seen a pigment like this blue. In this blue part of the sky, there is a white orb. It is so bright that its light radiates across the whole sky. My system tells me that this orb is the sun. The sun! Rez? Fly asks. Yes. Do you see that? Yes, Fly, I do. Wow.